Greetings mortals and welcome back to Arkmode, the Mandate of Tole. Now that we've gotten a short video and a mechanical explanation video out of the way, I think that it's time to get into a proper full-length video and kill us some gargoyles. So first things first, we need to figure out where we put everything. Okay, I'm going to unequip Mordred because it doesn't have any purpose when I'm not able to deal damage with it. And I can't lifesteal off of the magical damage, I don't think. So, I'm not actually damaging this gargoyle. There we go. Okay, so now we're able to damage it. We weren't quite close enough before. Just realized that I am on canted camera. I did not turn it off after the last thing, so you guys are not going to be able to see all the little stuff in the bottom corner. I don't think that's a big issue, though. Let's take a look. Slowly but surely, we're whittling this guy down. It's unfortunate that we don't have more magical weapons. It's so weird having absolutely no feedback on my damage. Doesn't matter who I cast it on, really. All that matters is that I get it cast so that I don't waste her mana. Or her mana regen, that is. So very slowly we're killing this diamond gargoyle. We are having to use the fact that they're dumb enough to walk into alleys that they can't actually get through. But that's okay. Gargoyles are particularly annoying creatures. They are very easy to deal with if you have sparks, though. I unfortunately did not pick up the spark spell, but I think that would have made my life way easier. Okay, so here's the other guy who's chilling over here. Oh, this guy's going down fast. Let's cast less quickly. Now we do have 93 spell points. That was close! Okay, we almost just stabbed a peasant in the face, and that would have been very bad. Lady, you really want to die. This woman has a death wish. She's coming back, isn't she? No, okay. She's gonna walk behind me. She's really, really close to me right now. I'm watching on the mini-map and I'm a little concerned. She seems to have stopped moving. Oh, I saw her twitch. I'm really terrified that I'm going to stab her. Not terrified enough to stop doing this, but just keep staring at that little green thing that has stopped moving directly adjacent to me. If she starts moving in the wrong direction, she'll just instantaneously enter my field of view and get stabbed in the face. There we go. And then I would definitely be blaming the victim, because holy crap, if you walk straight into my friggin' sword, then yes, you deserve to be blamed. You know, I just realized that that would have gone much faster if I didn't have auto-run on. I think I had auto-run on that whole time. No wonder that's going so slow. So, where are you? Are you stuck in... At this point, this doesn't even count as exploiting them. I mean, holy crap, they're just, like, exploiting themselves, just running into friggin' walls. Confused as all heck.
Okay.
Now, one thing that I'm going to need to do in the long term is I'm going to absolutely need to get body magic skill in quantity on both of my paladins. And I should have gotten it earlier than I have, but it didn't really occur to me as being that important until I started running out of stuff to do with Nisali's mana. Because right now... Stop running away. Right now we're in a position where Nisali's mana is being used really inefficiently, when I could be using it much more efficiently with body magic healing. And if I had that kind of efficient healing, it will pull a lot of the what's the word? Take a lot of the load off of Sylria, and basically just help us with our overall management of resources.
We got it.
So that one's toast. Here's another one. That one's running away. That's not good. I don't want it to run away. It's gonna run over the ocean. Come back! Come back! There we go. And of course it ran over the ocean, which means that I don't get much food from them anyway, so it's not a huge deal, but still a bit of a nuisance. On the plus side, yeah, fail. Yeah. And of course, it's now actually completely out of range, and I won't be able to kill it at all. Actually, I take that back. I can kill you guys. Boom! Okay. That one is running so far away from me that it's actually in the green. That's pretty impressive. Okay, so we're not going to be able to kill the last one of those, but that's okay. Now, there's a light magic guild here. I think
Hello.
I can get master body magic. Oh, right. That's where the expert in body magic is a new Sorpigal. Can I get to expert with any of these people? She can't, but he can. He could get to expert in body magic right now. And I think I'm going to actually go do that. We're going to plop over to... Does he have first aid? Yes, he does. So I'm going to set this as his ready spell. And we are going to teleport over to that other place. Popped a new Sorpigal, and
Hello.
get him trained in body magic.
Yes.
Oh, and we don't have any more. No, this place has not respawned yet. I was just checking, and we're gonna go ahead and restore her SP over at this fountain to pay for the town portals that we're doing. And then some. It's okay for this. Let's see, we were going to Silvercoat. And what are we doing? Ah yes, so he's now got expert body magic, which means that he'll be able to heal for a decent little bit. But the other thing that means is that we need to give him that thing. There we go. This gauntlet needs to go on, because now he will be able to be used as a resource for me in healing. And he's not going to heal very much with each individual heal, but he'll heal reasonably efficiently. And that's sort of key. Just being able to heal with some level of efficiency.
Hello.
Now this is...
How are you?
Guild of what? Oh yeah, this is the Guild of
It's
Self.
closed.
It's not open yet. It's 5:49 a.m. And let's go to the next dungeon. It is now the 11th. I'm waiting for the 21st, I believe. Interesting. So it doesn't actually... Crap. I'm pretty sure it's the 20... I'm pretty sure it is what it is. I think that I remember it. And yes, that wasn't a redundant statement at all. It is what it is, and that's all that it is. So we don't need this yet. Ooh, there's a sword in the stone here. We are going to cast Day of the Gods, because it lasts practically forever, and we can't budge this sword. We don't have the might for it. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we just got ourselves killed. Good job, Team Awesome. Whoa, that takes a long time to recover from. Okay, there we go. Now, over here, there's a well, and there is a building. This is an inn? Interesting. Let's cast up a heroism. And there are 2 diamonds here. And I don't like that at all. I'm gonna finish off this one over here. I'm not sure that I'm going to invest the effort in killing absolutely every enemy on every world map. Especially since I've already set the trend with the harpies that sometimes things are just going to be more effort than they're worth to kill. Particularly important is that if I get my characters knocked out of the sky because they get paralyzed, or because Lurie gets paralyzed, that'll be very sad. So I'm just gonna save this. Those guys are melees, they're far enough away. But the flyers are particularly annoying because they will very easily start running off the map entirely. It's kind of what they do. I'll save this. And I'll come back to that obelisk later. I want to check this thing out first. What is this? Shrine of Personality, cool. So let's cast Haste. Or no. Let's cast Plus. I really want to cast Haste, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I miss having Haste. Whoa, that was a lot of damage all of a sudden. I'm gonna cast a Power Cure. That's a lot of fireballs. So I can't reach that one. And if I try to reach... What was that? Oh, that was a fireball. So that one's toast. Whoops. Gonna pull these guys away. I'm now pulling them back toward the diamonds, which I don't like. Wow. There we go. If you do fly high enough over the water, you can catch the corpse in midair before the, oh, that's bad. I don't have... Where's the guy at? 55 minutes to fly. And this is interesting, because I'm not seeing a lot in the way of dungeons here. This place is pretty sparse. You got a decent number of druids. You got some gargoyles. And probably only 2 dungeons? So that druid's toast. So the normal druids are casting fireballs at me, I think. No, fireballs. Firebolts. Firebolt is nowhere near as scary as Fireball.
Got another one.
There we go. Save it up. And here is the other dungeon. That is a lot of gargoyles. I think that it's best to try and clear out some of these druids so that I can attack these gargoyles from multiple angles. That is definitely a normal fireball spell. Oh, one cool thing is that if you run into an enemy in midair, it counts as running into the ground and you will stop flying. If you just like slam right into an enemy, it's kind of cool. You just sort of like start falling slowly. And then you just, you know, press your... Whoa! Oops, she's unconscious, that's bad. Spell failed, we're dead. Okay, so... That was stupid of me. I knew that Flyer didn't have that long of duration left, and I just didn't do anything about it. Oh well. So we'll just continue on. I am going to try to get into here, if possible. Oh right, maybe I should cast Bless. On the plus side, I don't see any diamonds. Oh, actually, I need to cure weakness on some of these people. Who's been weakened? Nobody? I'm pretty sure that a normal gargoyle had gotten off its effect. Odd. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just pop over this way. Start going the other direction. Because we don't want to back all the way into the other enemies. There's our diamond friend. And that diamond is the diamond that we just ran into when we were... Well, not ran into, but backed toward and re-aggroed. It was on the ocean before. So we can save it up, kill. Ooh, that's not going. Wait, what? Why is that diamond gargoyle flying away from me? And it's just continuing to fly away from me. That is very weird.
Ah.
Let's pop over here. It's another diamond, we don't want that. We don't want anything to do with them diamonds. So we've got multiple diamonds here. I don't really have an effective means of dealing with them at present. You know what I should have done was while I was in New Sorpigal, picked up the Spark spell. Because I probably can there. Probably carry it. And actually, I might go do that. Like once I finish off this gargoyle, there's really no reason not to. Nope, that's not good. That's really not good. We cast Power Cure, and we're gonna cast Fly. Get the hell out of here. That was really close. Oops. Turn on auto run. Didn't turn off auto run. I want to kill this guy first. Before I get out of here completely, I want to kill off as many of the things that are floating around as possible. There we go. What the heck was that? I just stepped on a teleporter somehow? Weird. Okay, so that was bad. Bad place to stand, guys. Whoa, whoa, of the diamond variety, and it hit that girl. So if it had hit her slightly harder, or if it had procced its effect, we would have been falling out of the sky like a rock. Okay, so the reason that we're heading back to town is there's an SP restoration fountain, and we're gonna just take full advantage.
I could use your services.
What is bounty hunt on? Colossal Hydra. Yeah, good luck with that, guys. Is it this one? Yes, it is. So we're gonna save this. We're gonna pop over to New Sorpigal, I think. I'm gonna pop in here.
Help.
Fanatic of Ba. Okay. So she says that she needs help, but she does not. Now the Elemental Guild is over here. I should also go to the Self Guild and pick up the early self spells.
Fire, air,
So,
water, and earth.
at least I'm gonna be able to pick up sparks. There we go. Okay, so we've got sparks.
Okay.
This is the first game that I have not picked up sparks in. Sparks is just so amazing. Oh man, I love sparks.
Yes.
Unfortunately, she doesn't have very high skill, so she's not going to be doing that much damage. She is master, which is good, but...
Hello.
This is the expert learning
Okay.
trainer. I've been wondering where this guy was.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
So did I just get shot at? I think I did. Yep, I was getting shot at. Okay. Get even more done. And we'll come over here and pick up... What's it called? Cure Wounds, I
Magic
think?
of spirit, mind, and body.
We'll pick up another copy of Mind Blast. I don't think that harm is going to be terribly useful, but we'll just have to see. I could be wrong, because I don't think that they
I
have
don't know.
body as a damage type anymore. So harm will actually deal
Yes.
magic damage, and they probably aren't immune to that.
Okay.
Okay, so I now have a damage type that everyone can use on these guys. Everybody should be able to deal some damage to them. Unfortunately, I did not get the spell that I was coming here for, but it's okay. Store some up for SP in preparation for this awesome town portal we're about to do, and be able to cast it, and then we're going to get some more mana, and then we're going to be able to cast it, and then we're going to get some more mana, and we're going to be able to cast it. Never mind, we're going to get it off. Okay, so are we ready to head back to Silver Cove? I believe so, yes. And what we're going to do is I'm going to set everyone to have a damage move as their
Yes.
auto spell. For him, he'll use Mind Blast. This says 6, yes, because
Yes.
the hit bonus on his other one is going to be terrible. She has Sparks, and she will have Harm.
Yes.
So the Sparks will do how much damage? So 7 Sparks times 6 damage each. So 6 damage per Spark times 7, so they'll do a good 30-some damage. 42 damage? I cannot believe cannot believe that there was some confusion here about how much 7 times 6 is. As someone who espouses how awesome math is, sometimes some numbers just fail to fit into my head when they really need to. Okay, so that is a lot of people. What are they? That's a lot of gargoyles. And this is a building. I'm kind of curious to see who's over here. I'm gonna check 2 hours on fly. I'm gonna check who's in here first. Just some random quartermaster. That is a lot of gargoyles. Holy crap. First things first, casting Shared Life, and I'm actually going to cast the Power Cure. Power Cure, again, isn't quite as efficient. Whoopsies. Well, at least I cast something. At least he'll be using his mana regen. Let's see. It's not as mana efficient, but it's a lot more time efficient if you have the mana to burn. I'm going to be clearing out mostly weak enemies that are not going to be helped much by buffs and things like that. So we're going to be... Okay, so first things first, we're going to pause. And not attack the bird. Attack her. Attack him. That doesn't do anything currently. So the harm is doing a pretty decent amount of damage. Spell failed. I think I'm just gonna do sparks spam. Like sparks and harm. Assuming that I ever actually manage to get off a spell. There we go. Okay, this thing's almost dead. Toasted! Diamond Gargoyles that bites the dust, and we can now kill those much faster, but it's pretty mana intensive. Hello. Hello, madame. Save the game. And we got a boatload of Gargs here. Yeah, I said Gargs. I didn't say Gargoyles, because... Why would I call them Gargoyles? Okay, so he's actually weak. I need a Cure Weakness spell on him quick. I've only managed to get like one spark spell off. This is really sad. And then I completely fail on that one. The goal with the sparks is to get so close to them that you hit them with all of the sparks. You only hit them with 3 of the sparks. It does rather subpar damage.
Got it.
Okay, so I think I'm going to try to hit it with a thing, and then get a sparks in. It doesn't look like that's going to work, though. I'm basically just trying to get both instances of damage in before they get an attack off, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Let's cast a Power Cure, cast a Mind Blast because we are dumb. And I'm going to... This is such slow going. I really wish I could just blast them with Strap Metal, but Strap Metal does physical damage, so that won't help me at all. What did I miss? Oh, shizzle, we've got 3? 3 diamonds. Yikes. On the plus side, one of them's almost dead. Oops, that's not good. One thing that is actually very good though is I don't really have to worry about mana at all, because I can always just restore it at the fountain. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Let's see if I can do this quickly. Nope, not fast enough. That wasn't fast enough. Okay, so we need to get the hell out of here. Spell failed. I am in combat. I'm not going to allow myself to reload or anything for that. We're just gonna have to do the walk of shame.
Yes.
Back to the town. Oh, whoops. She has harm spell cast. And you know what? I'm feeling lazy. It's gonna take way too many clicks and way too much time to get her to do what I'm thinking of. Let's see. Let's repair this.
Fixed.
Let's restore her mana, restore her mana. And I don't think that'll restore her mana. What I am gonna do though is cast like 2 more power cures. And yes, so we are now completely out of mana resources, which means that we're gonna have to be careful about how we handle the upcoming stuff. We'll be going to Abdul's discount training. I'm going to make sure that I can actually train here.
Ready to train?
I can. So that influences my decision, because if I can't train there, then that will cause problems for me later. We can though, so we are set. Okay, so that one's toast. When there's only the one, it's not as big a deal. Where are you? So where'd the other one go? Is that it? Oops. Okay, there we go. We will cure paralysis, save the game, and we will move on. We will not lift up onto Sky though, because we are at 0 MP, or 0 SP rather. She does have working still. I'm not actually sure how I managed to spend that much SP so quickly. Save the game, and I think that we've mostly cleared out the goblin. They're not goblins, they're gargoyles. The gargoyles that are around here. It looks like that is in fact the case. So I'm going to slap Mordrin in her offhand again, because it doesn't substantially reduce her overall damage done, though it
Doesn't
does
look like a place I'd want to be.
influence a bit. But what it does do for me is it just regen, and getting the vampiric regen is always good. So we do have some interesting stuff here. Some sort of thing there. There's an item of There's a door here? I didn't notice the door. Okay. Cool. So this is a place that's like a teleporter maze. I don't think that this door is a real door. This door is open. This is going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy this place. Let's cast Bless and Heroism. And anything else that we need to cast? We have our power. Or not our power, we have the Day of the Gods. Do we need Day of Protection? No. We're not dealing with any spellcasters right now. These are all teleporter doors, so let's not go through those. Just see it based off the map. And this is a pretty weak-looking dungeon so far. Okay. There we go. Kill those guys, and we can go here. I actually remember this dungeon. I have a very clear memory of this dungeon. There's certain enemies in here that are going to terrify me. So let's cast Cure Wounds on her. It's kind of strange that she's the one that... Whoopsies. We just put ourselves in a dead end because we're done. There's a decent chance, however, that we're going to accumulate SP faster than we're spending it for the first part of this dungeon. And I actually do have shrapnel. I don't need it for a veteran. Veterans were, at one time, absolutely just terrifying for me, but it has been a while since that was the case. So we'll just save this. And I'm going to put Cure Wounds on a really ready spell. Let me do the same with him, actually. Well, for safety, anyways. Let's check this. It's actually going to be reasonably difficult for him to spend all of his mana. Let's cast Bless and Heroism again. And maybe I'm wrong.
Got it.
I'm not saying the enemy that I was expecting to see in this room. I have a strong association with this setup and a particular enemy type. No, it was this room. Okay, so we're going to open this door, and we are going to come face to face with that guy. There we go. So we did, in fact, come into the place that has the Death Knights. And we have the highest version of these guys are called like Cuisinarts, which in all of my research I have not found any indication that a Cuisinart is anything other than a like modern brand name for a certain type of product, like a vegetable chopping product or something. So I was thinking that the brand name had come from some more general word, But then I was looking it up in the dictionary because I was curious about it. I was talking to my wife about it. And I couldn't see any reference to a definition that was not the brand. So, kind of amusing. Yeah, I'm not sure how strong this guy's going to be relative to me at this point. I haven't fought these guys in a very long time, and I don't remember how strong they are. I remember it felt pretty frickin' strong when I was coming through here before on my first playthrough, but that doesn't really mean much. So this guy looks like he's reasonably strong, but not that bad. But bear in mind that Death Knight is, I believe, the weakest form of these types of enemies. So that's pretty strong for the weakest form of anything. Also give 360 gold, which gives you an idea of how overpowered that is. That is a Thunder Mace Antique.
Ah.
It's an upgrade. I just have not been finding
Fixed.
appropriate hammers and things.
Good as new.
Save this. We should be able to get one of these guys to come in and nobody else. And that is, oh boy, this is the highest version of these guys, I believe. So what we're going to do that was not as much damage as I would have hoped for. Considering that that's a 10 skill shrapnel, yikes. How much? Okay, so actually we don't need to look. Woot. I keep forgetting that I don't need to load when I have people die. Oh, Jesus. That's bad. How on earth am I going to kill this thing? The answer is I'm not. So, we do have a Cuisinart here that we're going to have to try and figure out a way to kill. What is this? This is just a random ruffian. Now, this guy might come down to me not having the resources at my disposal to kill him right now. But I'm gonna try to exploit as much of my resources, as many of my resources as I have, before I engage him. Which means just healing the crap out of myself with Ash. So you can see that Ash is able to sort of recover his HP at about the same amount that he gets rid of his SP. It's just going to take quite a while for him to do it. And there we go. Oops. Okay, so let's cast Heroism. We will cast Bless. We'll save the game. We will check to make sure that everybody's gear is in working order. And it looks like it is. And we're just trying to get one of these guys to walk across all the way. There we go. So one's in. Okay, so this is just a brigand.
Yes, we got him.
He's not a big deal. How many shrapnel? I can only cast 2 shrapnels. We'll have to decide. If that's the best usage of our resources. I'm just gonna try a shrapnel again. That's nothing! Oh my goodness. Jesus. Okay, so what did you just break? Wait, what did he cause a status effect? Oh, afraid, nice. I like it. Okay, so Heshkor can hit it for 44. But yeah, I think that we're gonna have to pin it in a room or something like that. I don't think there's any way that we can stand toe to toe with this thing. This is definitely one of the strongest enemies in the game. Oh, that's interesting. Promising. That part was less promising. So we have a Death Knight here. On the plus side, I believe that these things drop plate armor. Like, not a guarantee, obviously, but I do believe that these can drop plate armor as one of their drops. So that'll be good. Very slowly but surely we will get this Cuisinart down. Scary business. I'm kind of curious how hard these things hit, so... I'm gonna look it up while I doing this. I don't want the Encyclopedia Mythicus Celtic biology. That's not... So how is the Cuisinart doing after all this time? Slowly but surely. You know, she should probably have her axe equipped. Actually, no, probably not. I think I decided that the dagger is probably better for her, actually. Oh good, so something just ran away. Looks like they've both run. Now I have a more standard set of soldiers to kill. So let's recast heroism, and then we will just miss with every attack and prove that we should have cast Bless first. So Cuisinarts deal 4 die 5 plus 40 damage. So they do a minimum of 44 damage and a maximum of 60 damage. So they, you know, they just sort of tickle you. Not bad. They do 8 die 6 magic damage when they get access to that. And they have 50 resistance to all elements, including physical. No, never mind, they only have 30 physical resistance, so they're less resistant to physical than they are to everything else. Cool beans, 880 max HP. It's quite a lot. And there we go, so that enemy is toast. We've cleared out most of this room. By most, I mean all. Now, this Cuisinart is kind of scary because it has so much HP that even with it sitting at Oh god. Please die. There we go. Whew, that was close. Okay. So there's another one of those Death Knights over there. But the Death Knights are nowhere near as strong as the Fire Lobbers, so they're fine. That's not a Death Knight, that's a Doom Knight. Okay. Run away! Run away! Put it in a corner! Might and magic. The mandate of corner. There's a Cuisinart in here too? Oh Jesus, that's really scary. Especially since they don't seem to like standing in this corner. Okay. Well, for now we seem to be okay, but if that guy looks at me funny, he could start killing my party. Oh shit. Okay, look at that. That was a lot of damage. Oh Jesus, it came in! That's bad! Oh, we are so dead. We are so dead. We can't even get out. Oh, we are screwed. Yep. I was worried about that thing walking back and forth like that. And for good reason. So yeah, there's another one of those Cuisinarts. And it has a friend as well. So that's the lower one, I think. Yeah, this is just the Doom Knight. Oh, but it looks like... Okay, so hopefully if we're standing here, they won't. He's still moving back and forth. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Eventually he's gonna walk in the door. He is! He's in! He's in! Ah! Oh, life is hard. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that with the other room, it looks like. Because we can't have both of them at the same time. If we have both of them at the same time, that's very bad for me. So... Then again, if this guy doesn't actually show up... No, he's coming. He made up his mind. Maybe he'll make up his mind to walk right here? And then stay. No, stay. This guy is going to come out and kill me. I guarantee you. There's no way that it's not going to happen. And I think I know why. It's because if I hit him while he is running back and forth like that, then it triggers his... Oops. Wrong spell.
Yes.
It triggers his "I'm going to murder your face" response. I don't actually have any of my buffs active. I'm going to cast Day of the Gods. I think I can deal with this guy if I let him in. I don't think that he's going to do the same thing that the Cuisinart was just doing. So... in theory, we should be able to deal with this guy.
Yeah.
There we go. Wow! That is a mid-tier of these guys. And that was more experience than I have received for any enemy. Or not experience. That was more money than I have received for any other enemy. And that was not the highest tier. He's in the... Shit.
I need help.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna do another round of Ash healing here. And it looks like we're just gonna have to draw this Cuisinart between all the rooms at our disposal. Shared life. Okay, so first things first, we need to repair that to save the game. Oh. No, that's not good. I'm just gonna have to cast Power Cure again. So how durable is he? He's got only a few hundred HP left. There we go. That'll melt pretty quick with hits like this, actually. So he's going to start running away soon, if the other one is any indication. Never mind. 1,869. That is a lot of frickin' gold. And we just missed, which means that we're in trouble. Cuisinarts are not enemies that you can afford to miss when they're running. There we go. Plate armor. What kind? Oh yeah, that is what I like to see. I don't know why I like to see it, because gold is actually a really crappy material to make a suit of armor out of.
Yes.
Spell points plus 23. So we're gonna slap this on Ash. We're gonna slap this on her. And this is plus intellect, right? We'll hang on to that for posterity, but we're now looking at 123 armor class on Ash Core, which is an absolutely repulsive amount of armor class. That is just ridiculous. So 500, 1,000, and then 1,800. Is that another frickin'? It's another frickin' Cuisinart. I swear the game's trying to punish me. Boldly you sought the power of Ragnaros. Maybe if I just stand on the chest. Nope. That's not good. I think that he's in the... No. Okay, well, one more Cuisinart. Now, hopefully this one will drop plate, because if it drops plate, then we'll have two sets of really good plate for our party. Now this guy has a total number of hit points equal to 880. This is a very, very durable enemy in this game, so that gives you an idea of the kind of damage output you're going to need in the extreme late game. And this is really dumb to just stand here, but it worked. He dropped
Yes.
plate armor of defense. This is plus 75 armor class on one item. She just shot up from having nowhere near Ash's armor class to being 10 below him. So that's really good, and we are going to be dramatically more durable. Things like the Cuisinarts, not going to make a difference. What level is a Cuisinart? It's probably level 80 something. Yeah, I think it's at level 85. So that's a really high level enemy. But for these kinds of enemies, it's going to be very difficult for them to actually land a hit, as you guys can kind of see. They're already having a difficult enough time hitting on 60 armor class. Once you get up to past 100, it's kind of cool.
Got it.
Yes.
So this is a suit of crappy plate. Gonna save this. Store is locked.
Got it.
I found 2 keys. One goes in here. Just making sure. You never want to have a Cuisinart sneak up on you. Discharge papers. Kurgmund, your lack of skill in arms, the dedication, most importantly your ability to command, just succeed as a knight. Your constant failures leave me no choice but to discharge you from the Knights of Enroth. I would suggest you find a new profession, as you will never master the arts of warfare. Interesting. So the warlord will never master the arts of warfare. He thinks somebody might have slipped up. I'm going to try to cast the third. I'm going to get this enchanted. I don't even care. Okay, 10 cold resistance. Not worth the energy spent to cast it. That's okay though. We're going to pop it. This door is double locked. Okay. It's a lot of locking. Seems excessive. Oh my goodness, you know what else seems excessive? That many Cuisinarts in one room. One Cuisinart in a room is excessive, okay? 2 or 3 Cuisinarts in a room is just downright mean-spirited. So this is a very, very high-level area. This is, I'd say, substantially higher level than any of the stuff that I have encountered thus far. These guys are way stronger than, like, for instance, the mages in Gharik's Forge. Those guys are just pathetic weaklings compared to the Cuisinart spam. We are going to cast a power cure. And we're going to hope that we can kill this Doom Knight without it chasing in after us. I don't think it can. So that's... no. It just pulled the same crap that the Cuisinarts were doing. So there's a chance that it'll come in after me. But yeah, these doors are not optimal, turns out. Because, for whatever reason, the enemies do weird things in them. Okay, so we can cast a Wizard Eye, we can fix
Good
this.
as new.
Save the game. And, oh boy, that's dangerous. So some of these guys have escaped. And I want to kill this guy before I do anything else. Oh god. Oh, that was close. Bash was able to cast Cure Wounds at the same rank that Silria is. That would be pretty useful. This first aid crap is birds. So, we're gonna hopefully not die. This looks like it's just a Doom Knight. Oh god, it came in. It came in, we're doomed! Run away! For a second it was stuck on the chests. So this one might not actually run out of this room. There we go, now it's coming out of the room. Oh crap, it came in after me. You are nowhere near dead either. That is dangerous. Okay. Cast a power cure. And we are probably going to have to leave this place at least once to be able to restore our... I actually hate when enemies don't behave like they're supposed to. Crap. I got myself stuck in a corner. No, we're dead. No, we're not dead. She's not dead yet. Okay. I thought the chief just got knocked unconscious. If I can hit him one more time... Oh, God. Oh! He would have run. He was low enough in HP that he would have run if I had actually managed to dodge that final blow. These things are way too hardcore, man. I can actually hit him from all the way over here. That's kind of cool. So if I stand on this chest, I might be able to fight these guys from a safer angle. I have no idea how I'm hitting that guy. I guess because his sword is coming through the wall. But yeah, that's just gonna be how we have to run with this stuff, because right now these enemies are way too strong for me to handle with conventional tactics. Then again, I guess for me these kind of are conventional tactics. Conventional, not conventional. English is hard, guys. There we go. So, the screen's gonna shake for a while. There we go. All fixed. So the question is, will this guy start charging into the room and butchering us all? Or will we be safe from this barbarian? Jesus. This is a really hard freaking quest. These guys are really... they're some of the strongest enemies in the game. I'm actually kind of curious how they compare to, like, the really late game enemies. So let's see. These are stronger than Minotaur Kings. To give you just an idea of how crazy out of control these guys are. These guys are stronger than Minotaur Kings. So I'm gonna wait until I can find. Yeah, they are substantially stronger than the enemies in the one of the last dungeons of the game. I won't say which one. There we go. So, Cuisinart dead.
Yes.
Plus 30 fire resistance and regenerate hit points over time. Is that better than some extra AC? That's a lot of extra AC. I think for right now, because of the way that I'm having to fight, I'll stick to the regen, because I'm fighting these fights very slowly. So a little bit of HP regen can go a long way. But when it gets down to the nitty-gritty fighting, I should definitely swap. There we go. So Ashcore is regenerating both hit points and spell points now, neither of which is going to be in meaningful quantities. It's just going to be a very slow process. We really need to get what's the word? Some vampiric axes. Vampiric axes would help our lives a lot. I'm actually surprised. She doesn't appear to be life-stealing much, if at all. So she only life-stealing 3 HP there. Let me check. Why am I not hitting him? Oh, he's doing weird stuff now. He's now standing on the other side. I guess because he was running and then he was using ranged attacks. Okay, so there's those guys dealt with. Okay. So, going after the next one. I am gonna check whether the word Cuisinart means anything. Yeah, all I'm seeing is a brand of food processor. People apparently can use it to refer to anything that obliterates distinctions and creates homogeneity, but that's based off of the food processor. So, and I don't see how this thing is obliterating definitions. Oh my god, it's obliterating my HP. That much it's definitely doing. It is not dead.
Yeah.
Still alive? Inconceivable! Okay, so let's save this. That was really close, I almost died there. And this guy seems to be running away, which is nice. Whoa, hello. Save the game. I can only imagine how much we're going to be able to level up when we finish this place.
Aha!
Because this place is really out of control. I thought this place looked like a nice little trap.
Ah.
So we have a defender helm.
Yes.
Plus 10 might.
Mm.
Okay, we don't have any buddy with a cloak that we want to get rid of. Okay, save the game. Pop outside. Open up the next door full of monstrously powerful creatures that will try to kill us. With a mixture of physical mayhem and magical mayhem. Now those guys hit that hard, and they are not a melee-only enemy. They can also do range. You can't kite them the way that I've been kiting most melees. Because while they do a lot more damage in... Do they do it? Yes, they do a lot more damage in melee range. But they hit really hard at long range as well. Which I think is true for most of the really strong enemies. Is they have a preferred style of attack, but that preferred style of attack isn't by any means what they're limited to. The dragons can do both, for instance. Ooh, I like this. Ultimate boots. Very nice. So we're going to want to enchant those boots. I'm going to do it right now. And we got him of Doom, which is mediocre. Put them on her. I'm really afraid of what I'm going to run into when these guys finally move to the side. Oh. There was a brown. Let's recast that. Save the game. That was kind of cool, actually. The instantaneous sparks followed by a pause because heals require targeting. Okay, so we've cleared out another room. Save this. So that opens this door, which leads back to the entrance. Interesting. So we need to repair Mordred again.
Good as new.
Because of course Mordred is the one that's going to break. I need to pull these guys out. There we go. Oh, we didn't even grab all of them, so we'll be able to kite a little more effectively. Not terribly effectively, though. One of the great things about having a heal set as your ready spell is that you can spam the S key, but not actually use the heal. You can just press the escape button. That allows you to... get some cool combo attacks. Ah. Spell failed. How have we not dealt enough damage to these guys yet to cause a dent in their population? These sparks should be doing quite a lot of damage. Oh, fail. Actually, what I'm going to do, first of all,
Fixed.
prepare this, but second, I'm actually going to give him this instead. Because there's no reason to have him in regen gear for actual fighting. Okay, so that veteran is running. And fight's over, okay. That is a lot of money.
Ah.
And we got a precious ring of
Aha.
doom.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, +8 armor class. I like it. As I get later into the game, I'm gonna have less and less reason to use the stat bonus things, because Day of the Gods will start just completely outclassing everything. And so that will be far less important than just getting my armor class and stuff like that boosted.
I don't know.
Can I give this to her? Keeping your fly caster alive is a rather important thing. Here's a soldier. Group of soldiers. Casting heroism. I don't actually have a very solid idea of how much HP these guys have. Ah, okay, so there's something kind of important. We have been working with weakness for this whole time. Well, not this whole time, but for a while now. Let's see, are we afraid? Yeah, we're still afraid. Fear goes away when you rest. I don't need to worry about that, I don't think. Oh my goodness, there are 2 Cuisinarts there. Wait, why did it run in there? Doesn't make any sense. Can I hit it? I can hit it through the wall! That is so, like, patently unfair. Can I still hit it through the wall? Oh, there's another one. That's a problem. Dodged it. That is a bullet I'm very glad that I dodged. So, we need to wait for this guy to come out at us. It is a Cuisinart, which means that we're going to need to get into the corner. Assume the position! There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the position has been assumed. There we go. So Ash is hitting 44 now. It's not something I have to check. One thing that I like about phones is that you can now see who's sending you the message without having to look at the message. And obviously, I don't ignore messages from anyone in particular, it's just that obviously when I'm making a video, getting a message from some people, I need to consider whether I need to take the thing immediately. And other people need to. Okay, so we're in the green. None of the enemies have actually followed. That is 3 heals that have gone into her. There's 4. How much damage did she take? She's still at -11. She is still at -11 health. Well, not anymore. That is a lot of damage output. Oh. Okay. Fail. This is Death Knight, so I can feel a little bit more comfortable about taking a few hits from it. But they're still pretty strong. There we go. Let's cast Bless. Get on top of the chest and start beating the crap out of it. That's how you roll. Ah, it's running away. And then I missed. So it's not running away anymore, and it's not dead. Well, I guess it's dead now. Alright, so we're coming back over here. One thing that's actually very important to know about this particular quest is that it says that the quest's purpose is to defeat the warlord. That's not actually the case. You need to get the item that I picked up just there. If you don't get that item, you don't actually complete the quest. I remember that I ended up with that being a problem because I looted the chest but then didn't notice the thing, so I didn't loot it. And ended up not having the quest complete when I returned all the way to... Where's it? Freehaven? I think it's Freehaven. So yeah, this is one of the promotion quests, and it's one of the hardest in the game, I think. It's not easy to fight your way through Doom Knights, and Cuisinarts are very close to impossible for anything but a really late game party. Certain ones are relatively easy. The Tomb of Ethric the Mad, for instance, or is it? No, it's not the Tomb of Ethric the Mad. That one's actually more difficult than the promotion quest that I'm thinking of. It's the one that's in Castle Ironfist that we did toward the beginning of the game. That one is probably the easiest of all the promotion quests to do. This is probably the most difficult, to be honest. Yeah, I'd say this is probably the most difficult promotion quest. Because you can see just by how much damage we're taking from this. Really, this is the weakest of these types of creatures, and
Got him.
it was dealing a massive amount of damage to us before it went down. Oh boy. Okay. Let's take a look at her. She's just feared, I think. Nothing to worry about too much. And let's see here. We only have one. It's right here, it looks like. And I'm not sure how I'm going to pull it out of this room without getting killed by it. There we go. He walked back in. I'm just gonna load. That's that was a complete waste of time. No. Oh, actually, maybe I can get him to come out this way. Yes. Okay, so we got him out. Follow him more. Whoa, hello. Circuitous path. Oh, he didn't come down. That's fine. We actually might be able to lock him over here. Using this skull door? That's not good. I'm gonna try that actually. If it doesn't work, then that'll be very sad, because we've invested quite a lot into this. This doesn't look like it's working at all. He's just walking back and forth. Let's see, minus 30. It's a lot of negative HP. Oh, and he's out. That's bad. He's gonna kill Ash. Maybe not. On the plus side, I was thinking that I was gonna have to use the fountain. Oh right, I can't use the fountain. But I might not even need to do that. Thanks to our trusty hidey hole here. The hidey hole that, since we figured out how to use it properly, has never let us down. One hit point. Okay, since we're back to this style,
There's nothing I can do.
we
Fixed.
need to
Good as new.
repair this, but actually put this on. Now, of the Phoenix is something that I like. But I prefer to have that kind of thing on a ring to the actual armor, because it makes it so that it's easy to just leave it on and not worry about needing to swap out. My preference for armor is probably what she has. She has very close to the optimal armor for herself, because it has just a boatload of actual AC to prevent attacks from going through. So, armor class is something that you can stack infinitely, but each individual source isn't that important in the big scheme of things. So, it's the kind of thing where you want it on as many sources as you can. Because when you stack enough of it, it really does make a big difference.
Yes.
This is golden plate armor defense. So this is way better than the spell points, which is way better than this thing. So save the game, and that's pretty cool. I also need to get Power Cure or something for Ash. Just something to spend his SP a little faster. Power Cure is actually really tempting just because his skill isn't that high, and the base healing of it is pretty good, because it heals 20 and then a modifier. So we finally cleared out this room.
Aha!
That whole thing was just for that one room. So let's save the game and see how these other rooms are looking. It looks like we're getting pretty close to the end here. And there's one of these guys. Looks like there's more than one of them too. So rather than pull this guy all the way to the other thing, I think I'm just pull. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. I think it might be a good idea.
Someone heal me!
Okay. Let's cast Wizard Eye. And good. Looks like they're both coming. Slowly but surely. This one's Doom Knight. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Ash hits very hard even when he's got nothing. Oh, oops. Sorry. So this one is gonna die soon. In theory. We aren't weak or anything, are we?
Fixed.
Okay, so that one is running away. But yeah, I think that one thing that I would probably do, just from a quality of life standpoint, if I were to play this the same party again, is rather than have the repair skill on one of the chain users, I'd actually have it on one of the plate users, and I would give that plate user every skill for every weapon and armor that the entire party is going to use. So that means I would give them mace and I would give them chain. So I'd probably give one of the paladins chain from the start. And the advantage of that is that then you don't have to actually put anything in people's inventories. Instead, you're just dropping it on their character to repair, and then taking it off and going back the other way. And I think that that's faster than the way I've been handling it. Because you just click, press the button for the character, and then click again, then you right click, then you click. There's a lot of clicking involved. But there's a lot less moving of the mouse. And by a lot less, I mean none. You don't move the mouse at all. Wow. Seriously, how are you going that direction? These guys are just completely incompetent. the pathing is just like monstrous. Seriously, buddy, come here. I'm gonna try and pin him in this corner. And we're not going to succeed at that. But we're also not going to care. We're just gonna, oh, no, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Let's heal her. Actually, maybe we should heal Asher first. Yes. Save the game. Oh. Ran away. So the Death Knight is toast, and that's one more room cleared. Whew, this place has been rougher than I anticipated. But we're getting close to the end now, so that's good at least.
Ah.
Okay, so anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it. Just an empty room for us to reflect on how hard it is. I'm actually just gonna dump these two's mana into healing. Well, I guess I shouldn't dump too much of Masali's mana into healing. Let's save this. Good, she has 12, which is exactly what she needs. So we're dealing with veterans. We can pull them back. And it should go pretty quick. The other reason is that if you have it on the cleric,
That is new.
then the cleric doesn't actually have the ability to do some stuff at all. Like a poleaxe is gigantic. So is plate armor, for that matter.
Good as new.
Just me and the Gharik here. Make my life easier. I'm going
There's
to...
nothing I can do.
Why do I have this on?
Good as new.
If I didn't have that on, he very likely wouldn't have died. Well, God, I'm not going to conscious anyway. Veterans have half-life, which isn't good enough for a stand-and fight sort of deal. There we go. So let's cast Bless. We still haven't cleared out the whole dungeon, but we are getting closer and closer. This guy is coming toward us, it looks like. In his own ultra special way. I am really, really looking forward to getting that axe skill up. I think I'm heading to Mire of the Damned next. I think I'm going to head to Castle Iron Fist and then directly to Mire of the Damned from there. I have to go back to... Well, actually... No, I don't think I can go back to Castle Iron Fist. Well, actually I can, but only if I'm very careful with my Void Speaking. How long does Void Speaking last? 1 week per point of skill, which means 12 weeks, which means... That's like 84 days. Okay, so I don't have to be that careful. If I just have to grab it every 84 days, that's not that bad. And unfortunately, we don't have yet any way of preventing that from happening. Plus side, we can raise the... Oh my goodness, he can't raise the dead! I can't believe it. That's a big deal. With him not being able to raise the dead, that means that I'm gonna have to just save up SP on Silvery. I can't actually have her use any heals. can't believe I don't have that on him. It's a pretty big failure on my part. How much is it only 15? No, it's 20. I thought it was 20, but I wasn't sure. I'm not going to be able to cast any Bless or what other business. There we go. So we have her sitting at negative 37 hit points. So she'll be right as rain in just a moment. We'll just take maybe a dozen moments. There we go. So we'll cast Heroism. And then we'll be able to kill this guy shortly. 9?
Good as new. Good as new.
But I don't think I'm going to bother with that Phoenix Blade. It's just not... it's not worth my time to actually just swap it out. It's too bad that it's not a golden plate. If it was a golden plate, then it would be worthwhile to just leave it on. But with it being some inferior form of plate, it's just not worth the massive AC reduction that I'm going to get for the first fight or two, because I'm going to forget that I have it on. Or I'm just going to have it on and when I get ambushed. The 1 HP is just not going to add up quickly enough. Wow, okay, so that's cool. $2,100 gold. And now we can kill these two. Slowly but surely. Oh good, this is just a brigand. Oh good, this is just weak guys. I can deal with weak guys. He actually hit me. Good job, dude. We are in the green. That's cool. This is an Olympian Shield of Poison Resistance. 19 AC and a bunch of resistance. So I think we can do the Elven Cloak. Actually, maybe we can do the... I didn't think that we could do those, but we might be able to. So this is plus 10 all statistics. It's actually not as good as what I just picked up. This is a better late game item. But,
I don't know.
Oh. But right now, I need the Of the Gods thing. So we will do the switch later on, but we'll keep the new one to be sure. So we're going to save this. We are going to open this. Of course, there's a secret here.
Got it.
Aha!
Master Cutlass. That's something I'm not interested in. Now we save the game again, and we're going to pop over here. I'm really looking forward to going to Castle Iron Fist again, because we're going to get Master Spirit Magic, which is going to be great, and we're going to get a lot of training done. And one thing that I might do when it comes to Castle Iron Fist. So we seem to have cleared this whole place. Whoa, what are you? Stellar Bow. It's pretty stellar. Okay, so we're just getting all Thingambobbers. Can't open this door for reasons that are known to me. And there is something over here, whether it's a secret passage or what, I don't know, but was there a staircase leading down that I didn't go through? No, I did go through it, but over there. I'm gonna check all these doors to see if one of these doors will lead me to that. It doesn't look like that. What about you? No, this door just went up. I don't see how to get there. Strange business. There's definitely something in there. I'm gonna go check whether there's an obvious thing on the wall. I guess that might be it. Might just be a secret. It looks kind of like the secret passage. But this is the secret passage, it turns out. We'll save this. Open up some treasure chests. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of treasure chests.
Yes.
That is a lot of treasure chests.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Aha.
16 spell points. It's just a number of spell points. Ooh, nice. So we got a lot of money here.
Yes.
I don't know.
Vigorous helm.
Aha.
Turquoise amulet. I'm going to find out whether I can enchant a turquoise amulet. Actually, tell me whether I can or not. Neither does that. So yes, the cutoff point is 400 and up, so I'll need to do a lot of enchantment later. But anyway, that is going to be it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time.